Today we thought we would talk about manifestation and do a video on it. Most of us have heard about the law of attraction and manifesting what we want, but how can we really be sure that we're doing all right? And how can we put into place to achieve what we really want? Well, the first thing we want to talk about is lists. They're really important for reaching our goals. If we name the things that we want in everyday life, like food, shoppings and a to-do list, why can't we name the things we truly want in our lives? What lists can we make? Well, things we want, career advances, health and wealth, they're normally things that people do actually want to create. What we have to understand is that everything is about vibrations, so everything has a vibration, including our thoughts, which is often underlooked. Positive and negative vibrations cause our thoughts to shift the reality we're in, and also the perception of our reality will change from that. Everything has an energy, so plants give off an energy, an animal's heartbeat gives off an energy. Every atom and frequency is connected to every other in some form. So once we've got used to the energies, we've heard about a theory that when a butterfly flaps its wings on one side of the earth, it creates a storm on the other side. And that's actually true because every action has a reaction and a consequence.
So people that are thinking negatively, so if they're feeling their thoughts with misery, hatred, anger, pessimism, they generally lead more of an unsatisfactory life. They'll end up thinking, is this all that life is? They find themselves not reaching any of their goals. And then they always think that they're just prone to having bad luck, when it's not true. You all create exactly what comes to you in your life. So whereas people are genuine believers, they really are lucky. So if they believe that they're going to be lucky, they'll keep seeing small miracles all around them all the time.
Yeah, and I think we've both noticed that, haven't we, recently, and just manifesting. As well, one thing I thought of mentioning is we've all got those friends, so the ones that say, I've never lost on a scratch card, and they never will. Even if it's just £1, they always do seem to win on the scratch cards. Or the ones that have never been turned down for a job interview, and they never will, because they believe then with conviction that they will or won't ever have those instances, which is true, because everyone knows someone that is ultimately very lucky. What's really happening, whether they know it or not, is they're creating and manifesting their own reality. So it's that belief and their belief with conviction that will always win, and that will create an abundance of anything, so whatever it is that you or they are creating in their reality. To counteract that, we've all got those friends on Facebook, which is the opposite, where their status is saying, could life get any worse? And yes, it probably will, with that attitude. And I hate my job. Well, unless you change your job or your perception of your job, then most of your days will be feeling full of hatred for your job. And what's the best plan of starting that, Jake?
Well, yeah, the best thing to do really is to start a plan exactly, as you said, is to really think about what it is that you want. And the best way to do it is to work backwards. So it may sound strange, but the best thing to do is to utilise the concept that you really, if you set your limits as high as possible, strive for exactly what you want without any fear. If you write it down on a piece of paper or a computer or anywhere where it's most convenient for you, just make a simple list exactly what it is that you want, and that allows you to really set your intentions and focus on what it is that you want.
Well, let's look at lists that we can make working from where we are now to where we want to be. So just think of anything. What would your goal be? Is it a promotion you want? Is it a new home? Is it financial wealth? A qualification? A skill? Is it becoming financially more wealthy than you are now? It's literally your will to create. So nothing here is too big or too small to achieve. You can do anything that you want. So do write a few things if necessary, or you can just write one goal. What steps are you going to do to make your goal happen? We can't just sit there. We do actually have to create a vision and focus on that. Now, most of the time you can get distracted, with other things, adverts, a job, TV, and family commitments. So daily in our lives, we don't necessarily remember the thoughts that we are trying to manifest. So one thing that we actually do and recommend to do is creating a vision board. So it can be a cork board, it can be a notice board, anything. You can make it however you want, and pin to it your dreams, your aspirations, what you're trying to manifest. It can be anything you want. Write yourself a check if you want money, print off some positive photographs, buy a lotto ticket with the numbers, anything that you want to manifest. You can print out photos of your dream house, cut out magazine things about anything you want to wear, and anything can go on your board. So we've just done one here that we've got in Central
A little
Vibrations.
vision board.
Yeah, it's not too full at the moment, but as you can see, we've got quotes on happiness, we've got positive places, we've got a dream home, we've got a desert island, we've got a quote about happiness is a choice. You choose to be happy. So there we can just give, and it can be anything you want this, it really can. We just hang that up so we see it most of the time when we're working, and you can do that too, so put it near your bed or by your front door, anywhere, as long as you're going to see it. Make sure you're looking at it, you're proud of seeing it, and you're noticing it every day, reminding yourselves what it is that you want.
Yeah, and another thing with the vision board is that images are really important because it makes it easy for us to visualize it in our head. So if you've got the actual image there right in front of you, it just helps us a lot if we're trying to visualize people that find it difficult to really picture what it is that what they want. But again, another important thing to remember is not the actual image or holding the image in your head that's important. It's more about the feeling that you have behind the image. So you're really excited, or it's something you're really looking forward to, if you just know it's going to come to you. So it's more about the intention and the feeling that you have behind it, which is what the law of attraction will bring to you, rather than just holding the image in your head. So if we change our thoughts to shift your belief, you can and you will achieve what your goal is going to be then. It'll make you feel amazing. If it helps to just smile at the thought every time, if you recognise the synchronicity, or if you recognise that these things are coming to you that are actually, it's showing you that you are like reaching your goal, you're going step by step to the next thing. So just smile, really appreciate these experiences. And setbacks or signs that you're not reaching your goal in time are fine. You just need to make sure that your reaction to the actual situation, it needs to be controlled and positive. Don't get down, don't get affected by it in a negative way, and just notice that you're experiencing a challenge, be joyous about it, and really just think of it as more, it'll help you grow, develop in a more positive way, rather than getting down or letting it affect you. So without the challenges, trials, reaching our goals, anything like that, it will become boring or unsatisfying. So it's again another way of making it sound more positive, or reacting to it in a better way. So we just believe it, attract it, and then we can create exactly what we want, and we'll see it coming to us in our lives.
Yeah. So using manifestation for small or large things in your daily life is completely necessary. So it doesn't have to be a massive thing like, oh, I really want to win the lottery. It doesn't have to be like that. So just start expecting smaller things, like always getting a parking space near the shop. Start creating a road free of traffic on your way home from work. Manifest a check coming to you, or just catching up with a friend you've not heard from in a while. Just try these smaller things, and usually with smaller things we can believe they will happen more. So if you believe you're going to find £1 on the floor tomorrow, you probably will have that, because you believe that finding £1 is easier to create, or it's less of a coincidence of that happening than winning the lottery. So yes, in statistical odds that is true, but it's actually the belief. So the collective belief that most people don't think they will win the lottery, so most people won't. But you do hear about people, didn't we hear a story, someone win it several times?
Yeah, like 7 times I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
But the main thing with that is it's not really like whether you manifest something small, or what you perceive as being small as £1, or whether you manifest £1 million on the lottery. It's as easy to manifest both of them. It's actually completely equal. It's more about your doubts to it. So if you put in your head that you think it's more difficult to manifest winning the lottery, then that's exactly what it will be. If you believe that it's as easy as finding £1, then again, it's exactly how it will come. So it's all about your belief and what your doubts. It's all about removing your doubts that you have on the thing that you want to manifest. So the universe will hear you. So if you put all necessary steps in place, it's then up to you just to sit and wait for it to transpire. So consciously, if you keep your thoughts positive at the back of your mind, every spare moment that you have, if you just imagine the goal or the dream that you have on a canvas, again, it just helps you visualising the image that you want in your mind. So it can be anything material, spiritual, financial, anything that you want really, you can have. You just really need to believe it. And once you've reached the one major goal or a stepping stone towards that goal, there's nothing stopping you from creating a whole list more. So once you've got to one goal, then set a new vibration, a new intention for the next thing that you want. So you can consciously do that throughout your life.
And a lot of people here, they tend to believe that they are not worthy enough of a dream life, or that they are here purely to get into the routine and monotony of every day. It's not true. Like, actually, the truth is you can have anything you want. So this is like a movie, a video game. You're the script writer. You can have anything you want, no matter how big or small it might seem. And practicing in that true belief and feeling that emotion in your chest space. So when you get really excited or you're really, really happy about something, feel where that emotion comes from. Feel it now. Like, I can feel it now. Your mind is so important. So imagine now, pretend you're tasting a lemon. So really feel you're biting into a lemon, it's sharp, or the bitter juice. Imagine that now in your tongue. Your tongue is going to start producing saliva. So there's no lemon, but there's actually a physical reaction to your thoughts. So that's the easiest way of explaining it. You will have a physical reaction to many, many thoughts on your body. So if you believe that you're really, really going to have a successful life, you will. And the only thing really stopping you is your doubt. So if a lot of people say, oh, I wanted that Ferrari, it didn't come, well, the only thing stopping that would have been the belief that there was no option or no way it could come. And a lot of the ways people do reach their goals do seem like miracles, and that's the thing that we have to accept, that miracles are available and abundant to everyone if we just believe that we are manifesting exactly what we want.
Yeah, it's just about allowing that energy to come to us. So once we've really set a vibration or an intention, we then need to move into that vibration so that that becomes us, and then that's how the law of attraction can bring that to you. But you do also need to take responsibility and be completely accountable for everything that you attract. So that could be either a good or a bad situation. So when you take responsibility for that, then it's when you really start realising that everything in your life is exactly what you've created. So again, we just need to celebrate and make sure that we do that. It's really important that everything that we show up is a complete alignment to our own thoughts, and it's exactly what we've created. And really, it's just about removing the vibration that's stopping the energy from what you desire. So basically, all that is your own doubt. So if you, again, like I said, if there is any doubts that you have on it, that's exactly what's going to stop the manifestation from coming to you. So it's all about removing those doubts that you have.
The last thing we want to say is just removing the doubts helps you create evidence of what you are actually creating. So if we assume there's loads of milestones we need to reach, that might be far away from when your end goal is, but once we reach one milestone towards the end goal, it's really important we celebrate it. So for example, if we bring into financial wealth again, which does seem to be something that most people would want more of at the moment, if we say I want £1 million and you're waiting for the £1 million, believe that will come, but then if you get a surprise gift from a friend, it's £5, then just accept that that's part of the process happening and money coming to you. If you find something on the floor, again, a few pence on the floor, that's, again, it's a sign it's coming to you. So just have the belief that even small milestones and small signs that you reach your goal is important. And it's important that we celebrate it and be thankful and grateful for what we're actually achieving. So the small emotions of when you find a small amount of money, try and have that large emotion even for the smaller things, and that will actually help speed the process up. It's helpful for you to believe what you're manifesting is actually unfolding whatever happens in your life. So even if it seems like it could never happen, just remove any of that doubt at all and try and stay quite relaxed about the fact this will come and this will be okay. And you can do that with anything. You can do it with health, with relationships, career, material. You can do it with anything you want in your life. And I think one good thing, if nobody has actually read The Secret or watched the film, that's quite a good introduction to the law of attraction, how you can study exactly the process to get what you want. It's a really good film. It's got a lot of evidential documentation in it, a lot of testimonials and different scientists and people coming together. So again, it's one of those things that many people have already read, but yeah, do try and do it. I try and watch that at least once a week just to keep everyone on track. So that's a good one. And have you got another one that you wanted to recommend about law of attraction?
Well, the only one that I said, again, really good at books, or he has videos and everything, is another guy called Michael Losier. So if you want to Google him, he's really got lots of great information to spread on manifesting. He could really help you as well. So in the comments below, if you want to write us a comment, leave us a message, just tell us what you're currently manifesting, what your goals are at the minute and how it's coming along. We'd love to hear any feedback that you have. We're always looking at all the comments. So is there anything else you want to plug?
No, we'll write the names of some books to read in the description and put it on our website. There'll be a blog as well about manifestation, how to create your plan. There'll be some things on vision boards and things like that. We've also got a section of our website dedicated to positive images, so by all means send us those for what you've got on your vision board and we'll add them to the website. If there's anything in particular you want us to blog about, just send us an email or Facebook or Twitter and we'll try and do that for next month in one of our blogs. Okay, so for now, love and light.
Bye guys.
Bye.